Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Cracking Packs video. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back with box number 3. Box 3, Core Set 2021. Get hype, everybody. Let's see what kind of weird alt arts and nonsense we can find in this box, right? How is everybody enjoying this set? What are you thinking so far? Let me know below in the comments what you're thinking about this set so far. Have you bought any collector's boosters? Have you bought any... you know, of these draft packs? Have you done anything like that? That basically just like had any like weird fancy things? Like, what's the best pull that you've gotten out of this set so far, if you've opened any? I know that one of my people in the Discord for my Patreon posted that they opened up one pack of a collector's booster pack, and they got Ugin, foil, full art Ugin, and alternate art Ugin in the same pack, which is pretty ridiculous. We've got a Rewind, Direfleet, Warmonger, and Reign of Revelation, and our first rare is a pack leader, little doggo, the bestest boy. And then we've got a Scoured Barons and a Griffin token. Alright. I would say so far that the best pull that we've gotten so far was for our patron Matt. We opened up a foil Grim Tutor for him, but he also got the alt art, or the full art Ugin as well at the same time, so it was pretty good. Okay, starting off with a Liliana here as the first mythic from this box. I mean, I'll take it. She doesn't seem like... I don't know. Someone asked me how I feel about her. I feel like she's not necessarily as strong as some of the others, but I'm coming around on her. I think I'm coming around on her. She seems not terrible, mainly because she comes in with 4 loyalty, right, for 4 mana, which is not bad, and then her +1 is not terrible if you have the right deck built around it, right? Because discarding your cards doesn't necessarily matter to you if you have things that recur from the graveyard, all that kind of stuff, right? So not too bad, not too bad. And then we've got a Double Vision here as the rare from this pack, with a Jungle Hollow and a Zombie token. I'm going to ramble a lot here, but I'm going to try to like pick up the pace a bit and go through these commons and uncommons really quickly. We're not going to name off the uncommons anymore. We're just going to kind of plow through them while I talk. We've got a Hooded Blightfang as the rare here. That's not too shabby, right? Nice little, like, Death Touch creature there. A lot of people sort of underestimate it the first time they see it, because it's whenever any Death Touch creature swings at you, you drain for 1, right? Like, so it's not just the Blightfang that does it, it's any Death Touch creature, which is interesting. Okay, we've got another mythic here. We've got the Elder Gargaroth. Gargaroth? This card is hilarious. I actually saw someone pull this off in, like, a limited format, which was very interesting. And what they had done was they had put the white enchantment from this set that says whenever you gain life, put that many 1/1 counters on this, you know, on this creature that's enchanted. And so they put 2 of those copies of that on this, and then just swung and gained 3 life and put 6 1/1 counters on it. And in limited, that's pretty backbreaking. Like, turning it from a 6/6 Vigilance Reach Trample to a 12/12 Vigilance Reach Trample just by swinging once was pretty absurd. Now, I mean, of course, it just dies to, like, removal and stuff, but, like, you know, if you don't have the removal that's just there, it's just gonna get bigger, and it's not very fun. Chandra's Pyreling, Korean Dryad, Bolt Hound, little bolty boy. We've got an Animal Sanctuary. There you go. Oh, and we got our first foil rare of the box, or maybe only foil rare from the box. It's a Teferi's Ageless Insight. So there you go. Foil rare with the mythics and stuff. This will give us some room for the other things here. We haven't seen any alt art commons or uncommons yet, which is interesting. Griffin Airy, Kite Sail Freebooter. Malefic Scythe. This card is really good in limited. And our rare is a Primal Might. We got a Basri Kit emblem there. Not too shabby. We want to see Eugene. We want to see Eugene. Where are you, Eugene? Light of Promise. Angelic Ascension. Lore Scale. Kotal. And a Grim Tutor. Alright, well, I mean, like, I'll take a Grim Tutor, too. This is actually my first copy of Grim Tutor I've ever owned. Right here. There you go. My first copy of Grim Tutor. I've never owned a copy of Grim Tutor outside of this set, because I wasn't playing when the original Grim Tutor was printed. And all that kind of stuff. And by that I mean, like, I've played since Ice Age, but on and off, right? So if I wasn't playing during the time that was originally released, I don't have any copies of it. We've got a Hellkite Punisher, Conclave Mentor, Shipwreck Douser, and our rare is a Peer into the Abyss. Good old Peer into the Abyss. Garbage card. Garbage card. Garbage day. No, no. Sanctum of Shattered Heights. Indulging Patrician. That's the one. Faith's Fetters. And Liliana's Standard Bearer. The bad little one there. Nice little flash. Zombie Knight, right? I mean, can see play in the Knights decks for sure, right? 3-1. It's not the same as the 3-1 for 2 mana, right? From Throne. But it is another Zombie Knight with Flash, which is interesting, right? Tempered Veteran. Oh, there you go. First alt art card of this box. Teferi's Tutelage. Actually, interesting. We haven't hit any foils yet either, other than the foil rare. It's kind of weird. Direfleet Warmonger. And then we've got a 9 lives. Mew. Little kitty cat. And a Mew Mew Mew. And a Mew Mew Mew. Cat. It's kitty cat. And it dance. Sorry, I'm just, memeing hard from my old age. Selfless Savior. Siege Striker. Volcanic Geyser. And Containment Priest. Oh, not a bad little rare. We'll take a Containment Priest, right? Sure we will. I mean, we've hit 3 mythics already. We're only on the first row. We just finished the first row. We've only hit 1 alt art. So all of our foils are going to end up being in one of these rows, I bet. Right? Or the majority of our foils will be in one row. Sanctum of Shattered Heights. And I'm going to guess that we'll get like maybe one more mythic. That's my guess. We've got a Thrashing Brontodon. And we've got a Stormwing Entity. Which is an interesting little card. You can definitely really curve out hard with the Stormwing Entity. Right? Like it's 5 mana. But it costs 3 less if you cast an instant or sorcery this turn. So it only costs a blue and 1. So you can play it on turn 3 if you play like a 1 mana instant spell, which is kind of interesting. We've got Furious Rise, Soul Seer, Gormand, and Conspicuous Snoop. Little Gobbo man. Little goblin dude. We got a Scoured Barrens and a Night Token. Alright, what do we got here? So I think from what I was hearing or seeing, is that you get like one of the like full art rares per box, pretty much. Canopy Stalker, Obsessive Stitcher, Soul Seer again, and Scooz! The little Scoozy boy. This card's really, really good. And right now, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be eaten out of the graveyard, and so it works pretty well in this format right now. We got our first foil that wasn't a rare, and it's a Turret Ogre. So that means, do we think we're going to get all the foils in this row? Let's find out together. Let's find out together, everyone. Are we going to get a whole row of foils here? Let's see. Meteorite. Tide Skimmer, I should say. Heartfire Immolator, and Teferi's Insight in alternate art. So there you go. A second alternate art card. This time a rare. I'm just going to put it with the alternate art cards over here. Not that you can see those, I guess. So I guess I should put them down here. There, is that better? Now you can see them. There we go. Oh, and we got a nice mountain. Okay. It's not too shabby. The mountain looks sweet, by the way. Looks phenomenal. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't hit any, like, commons in the alternate borders, or the Planeswalker borders. Griffin Airy, Kitesail Freebooter, Carrion Grub, and Temple of Triumph. There it is. Temple of Triumph. Our first temple, everybody. We got there. Because that's the reason I've been scanning the commons, is, you know, just making sure that we don't skip over any of those, like, alternate art cards. So we've got a Carrion Grub, Watcher of the Spheres, and another Containment Priest. Ooh, and that sweet Swamp in the Planeswalker border. Very nice. 2 Containment Priests in one box. Not going to complain about that. Containment Priest, really good card. We also, again, like, we haven't seen many foils in this row yet either. So Rewind, Skyway Sniper, Battle Rattle Shaman, and Necromentia as our rare. And a foil? Foil Forest. Gorgeous looking foil. Absolutely. Would love the foil Planeswalker art lands instead of basic lands, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. You know what I'm saying? Pestilent Haze, or... yeah, Pestilent Haze? Pestilent Haze. Shipwreck Dowser, Conclave Mentor, and Sanctum of All. I am the All. Pay witness to me. And a Bloodfell Caves with a garbage card. So again, only 2 foils so far, and only 2 alternate art cards so far. So the last row is going to be like bonkers for foils and alternate arts, or this box is going to be like super lackluster in the name of those things. You know what I mean? Could be both. Riddle form, Angelic Ascension, and our rare Heroic Intervention. Nice little rare. Ooh, oh, look. What? That's weird. That's super strange. This is interesting. So we got... huh. So, okay. Cool. Interesting. We got a foil to Fairy's Ageless Insight in the alternate Planeswalker border art in this pack. We previously opened a foil to Fairy's Insight in this box. And we previously opened an alt art to Fairy's Ageless Insight in this box. So we've gotten 3 copies of this card in this box, but all in like varying formats of not the generic rare, right? So like this is the regular rare, but in foil. This is the alternate art or the alternate border, Showcase Planeswalker border in foil. And this is the Planeswalker border. That's really funny. It's really funny that we've managed to somehow get the same rare in like a bunch of different like versions out of one box. The chances of that happening are very slim, just so that we're all clear. The chances of getting the same rare or mythic in like alternate arts and foil versions in the same box, not likely. Not likely at all. Our rare here is a Brash Taunter. Nice little red goblin stuffy doll there. And we've got another foil. Okay, so we've got a Makeshift Battalion. So that puts us up to, what, 5 foils now? 5 foils now. And this is just the end of the second row. So the end of the second row here looks like it's had a bunch of foils in a row. Oh, there's another Planeswalker art, finally. A Basri's Acolyte. Jeskai Elder, Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest, Lore Scale Kotal, and Speaker of the Heavens. I am the Speaker of the Heavens. I speak for the clouds. You and your smog, get out of here. Wrong, that's the wrong thing, Mr. B. That's the Lorax. Oh, right, my bad. Pestilent Haze, Chrome Replicator, Malefic Scythe, I should say. Spice. Malefic Spice. Temple of Epiphany. Temple of Epiphany. Very nice. Alright. 2 temples. 2 Containment Priests, 2 temples. Only 5 foils still. So we're looking for a whole, like, on average, you're looking at about 12 foils per box. So if that's the case, out of these next 12 packs, we should have somewhere between 6 to 7 foils, I would imagine, because we only have 5 so far. So if we get to the average of 12, that should be 7. So that means 7 of these 12 packs should have foils, technically, if we want to be on average, right? So we've got Skyway Sniper, Chandra's Pyreling, Havoc Jester, and Peer into the Abyss again. Now, interesting enough here, we've also only gotten 3 mythics, and they all came from the first row. We didn't get a single mythic from the second row, and this is the thing that I've been noticing with a lot of my product openings as of late. like even with Theros and Throne and Ikoria, is that a lot of the mythics tended to be like bunched together in one row, which is very, very bad in my opinion. That means you're not randomizing the packs properly in the boxes. Meteorite, Wildwood Scourge, Kinetic Augur. Ooh, all right, okay, we'll take it. It's a full art, alternate art, Garruk Unleashed. Cool. Not foil, but that's okay with me. That's another mythic, and it has a foil in the pack, and the foil is a Sky Scanner, and we got the Planeswalker Island out of the pack too. That was a very good pack. A foil, a borderless or full art, alternate art mythic Planeswalker, and a Planeswalker art land. Yeah, we'll take it. Very good pack. Sanctum of Tranquil Light, Archfiend's Vessel, Quirion Dryad, and Sanctum of All again. All right, and another foil. See, look at this. We're getting a bunch of foils in a row here. Falconer, Adept. And this is what I was saying, is like we should be getting a whole bunch of foils from this row to stay on average with a box, which, well, but that's bad though, because that means like 7 of our 12 foils from this box all came from the last row. Like, if that's bunched up like that in most boxes, which so far it has sort of been, Teferi's Protege as another alternate art there. First uncommon, Alpine Huntmaster, Unleash Fury, Fierce Empath, and Joel Riel. Joel Riel? I've seen this play in Standard recently. Seems interesting. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 2/2 cat token. Seems very good. And then for 6 mana until end of turn, creatures you control have the base power and toughness of XX, where X is the number of cards in your hand. Seems very good. I think it was MTG Total. If you're unfamiliar with MTG Total, you should go check him out as well. He does a lot of good, pack cracks, as well as, deck techs and strategies and that kind of stuff. Solid dude. Go check him out. But he was playing on Twitch, and I saw him playing Standard, and he played an opponent that played 4 of those in a row. Like, it was like 1 and he killed it, and then they played another, and then he killed it, and then they played another, and he killed it, and they played another, and he was like, how did you get all 4 of them in the top like 30 cards of your library? But there it was. There it was. Another Primal Might. Okay, so another duplicated rare for us. We got a treasure token and an island. So I think on average we're seeing about 12 foils per box. We're seeing somewhere between like 7 to 8 of these Planeswalker border cards. So right now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're at 10, so that's pretty good actually. That's a pretty high number. Oh, there's the Pursued Whale. This one has this shout out to my patron Eric S, and we got a foil Infernal Scarring there. He's a big fan of the whales. He knows that the whales chase me every set. I'm surprised I've only opened 1 of them so far for myself out of the 2 boxes we've opened. I'm surprised I didn't hit a whale in every box, because that's just how my luck is. Traitorous Greed, Alpine Houndmaster, Burlfist Oak, and Fabled Passage. We'll take it. That's a good one. And we got a foil Tide Skimmer. The interesting thing, too, is that, like, so normally you get, like, about 2 foil rares per box. I don't know if the foil rare, like, alternate art, like, the Planeswalker border one counts as a foil rare from that slot, or whether that's, like, an addition to. Do you know what I mean? Because the chance of getting the Planeswalker border art is different, right? As well, like, it's probably still included, I guess, but like it just seems weird. We had a Palladium Mirror, a Rin Wingmare, Tolarian Kraken, and Subira, and we got that sweet Planeswalker Forest. Very nice. This is like, so the first box we opened, we got 1 of each land plus 2 mountains, I think, or we got 2 of 1 of the Planeswalker art lands. I don't remember which one it was. But the second box we opened it only had like 2 of the Planeswalker lands in it. So it's nice to see a few more. We got a Temple of Silence here and another foil. See, there you go. Look, a Wish Coin Crab and the Planeswalker art. So like this last row has been just loaded with foils and Planeswalker art cards, which is like kind of weird that it's not really, it doesn't seem randomized. You know what I mean? And all of our mythics were in the first row basically, which is also not great. Light of Promise, Palladium Mirror, Silver Smoked Ghoul, and Maze Mind Tome. Another foil here? Yeah, there you go. Dire Fleet Warmonger. I don't get it. It's just, if all the foils are on one side and all the mythics are on another side of the box, like in separate rows, you have not shuffled these boxes properly with how the cards have been distributed into packs, right? It just doesn't seem right. And it's like, you can say, oh, this is, it's just one box, right? Maybe that's just how it is. It's not just one box, though. That's the problem, right? It's that I've seen this trend sort of through all the boxes I've opened of the last few sets. So anyway, we got a See the Truth, and we got another foil rare. See, look, the Ruined Halo. So that's what I was thinking, is like the foil Teferi's Ageless Insight in the alternate Planeswalker art, I don't think counts toward the foil rare count of the box. So, because it's the alternate art, or the alternate border, or whatever. It's interesting. But again, another foil, right? Miscast, Hellkite Punisher, Leafkin Avenger, and last rare, Transmogrify. No foil in the last pack here. But that's okay. So our foil count came out to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 10, 11, 12. So there you go. Right on the money. 12 foils. We got one of each basic land in the Planeswalker border, which is cool. I like to get that. That's awesome. In the Planeswalker borders, we got 5 here, 5 there. So 10, 11, 12. So we ended up with 12 Planeswalker borders in total. But we also got the extended art Garrick, which I think from my understanding is like you get like one full art card, alternate art per box. And so like last box we got the I think it was the Cultivate, and this time we got the Garrick, right? So like it's interesting that you can sort of see these trends of like, yeah, you get about one per box, right? And I mean, those are just the averages. They put it right on the pack for you and tell you the numbers and the chance and all that kind of stuff. But like, it's interesting to see it when it plays out, right?
And then the camera died. Thank you for watching, everybody. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.